Today I'm going to be talking about how to prepare and wrap flowers for the Biola Youth Theater shows. We sell a lot of flowers at the Biola Youth Theater show, so we want to be sure that the flowers are wrapped in the same way so they look consistent in the containers, and they also will fit better as well. We sell carnations and roses, and so I'm going to talk about how to wrap the carnations first. Okay. On the carnations, what we do is we look it over and we remove any of the lower leaves that are on it. Now on this one, the leaves have already been removed, but we just take those off. It just makes it a little bit easier to wrap the flowers. Okay, so then we're going to look at the top and see if the flower needs to be opened up at all. Now this one's not. Sometimes they're really kind of closed. If they are closed up, then we just kind of gently blow on it and then just gently massage it out. Okay, just to kind of open it up a little bit. Okay, so now carnations get they get fern, but they don't get any baby's breath. So, but we don't put the whole stalk of fern on there. We try to stretch the budget a little bit. So we're just going to take a piece of the fern to attach to the carnation. So all I'm going to do is just hold the fern next to it, next to the carnation, and take the green floral tape, and I'm just going to wrap it around it. And the tape kind of sticks to itself, so you just, if you pull it tightly, it just tends to stick really nicely. Yeah, it's not like cellophane tape, it's different. Okay, so here we got this little fern attached to the carnation. So then what we're going to do is we take our piece of cellophane and we're going to lay it on the diagonal on the cellophane here. We want the flower to be protected when we wrap it. So what we're going to do is just take the cellophane and just kind of fold it over here. You might even tuck it under a little bit, just kind of holds it in place a little bit better. And take your other side and bring it around. And we just kind of finish wrapping it all the way. And you just kind of hold it with your fingers, just pinch it together, and then take a piece of curling ribbon. And we're just going to double knot it, like so. And then the cards can be attached to it later. Okay, now just notice too that we have left the bottom of the stem open so that it can get water easily while it's in the containers at the show. Okay, so your carnation is done. So now the next thing we're going to do is a rose. Now roses get ferns and baby's breath. Okay, so first of all, I might mention, usually the roses that we get already have the thorns removed, so that's not usually a problem, which is wonderful. So then what we do is we just take off, again, the lower leaves. And like this one doesn't look very nice, so I'm going to just take that one off too. These actually look kind of nice here, so I might just leave these. So then we're going to take a piece of baby's breath, and again, we're not using a whole sprig, we're just using a little piece of baby's breath. And we'll hold it up next to the rose. And then, again, a little piece of fern. And just hold them together like that. One thing I did forget to mention was that sometimes on the roses, the outer petals get a little nasty. Like this one's a little bit, got some black stuff there. So we can just gently pull that off. And just, then it looks like a fresh new rose. Okay, so I'm going to reattach the baby's breath and the fern. And again, we'll just take a little piece of the floral tape to attach it. Okay, I'm just winding it around here, and okay, so now we've got our rose. We've got the little got that attached. So again, we just take our cellophane, and it's the same method. We just lay the rose in the center of the cellophane, kind of on a diagonal, and just kind of tuck the cellophane underneath there, and wrap this one over it. And you can see that the rose is protected, but it's still really visible once we put it in the bucket to sell. Okay, I'll grab my curling ribbon here. And so we'll just tie it up. Okay. So there we go. So now we have the rose and the carnations all wrapped, and so now you're ready for the shows. We'll see you there.